What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. COVID has gotten our Rhino. You're like, what are you talking about? Our Rhino. Trying to come up with pet names or animals for our defense. We know that Micah Parsons is the lion. You know, he's the Lion King and everything else. And he's coming up with different names. We know Diggs is the eagle. He talked about, who was the Jaguar? I forgot who he said it was the Jaguar. But if I had to have a name for somebody, I would say Quentin Bohannon would be a rhino. Rhino or elephant. You know, a war elephant. One or the other. He's got to be, he's big. He's big. And he definitely has got to get that push up the middle like a rhino. But unfortunately, he was the only person out yesterday out of practice. He did not practice yesterday. They said it was an illness, and it turns out the illness is actually COVID. So he is definitely, for the Cowboys, not going to be playing Sunday. So another blow, not as bad a blow as it could be, like the Vikings having lost Kirk Cousins. And here's where, as fast as COVID is growing right now, and it may be a deciding factor come the playoffs. I mean, here it is. You think about Washington a couple of weeks ago. Washington was in a good position before they played the Eagles, even after losing to us. But to have like 20 players or 21 players, however many it was, go out on on the COVID list, really just threw that whole team for a loop. I mean, it's hard to recover losing 21 players on your team. Of course, the Eagles, it's almost comical to me because, you know, we beat Washington and they're like, oh, well, you know, they're a bad team. Eagles beat Washington. Eagles are getting hot. The Eagles are doing well. And it's like they had more players gone there. So the Washington team now has 21 of their players back against the Eagles. And this literally is the Washington's football team's last stands, last chance to do anything as far as football goes. So I don't know how well that team's going to play. Kyle Allen might even be the starter. I mean, they've kind of lost faith in Tyler Heineke after the Dallas Cowboys Animal Planet came for that ass. So we'll see where that goes. But when you think about the Minnesota Vikings, that, you know, they're close. You know, they get a win against the Packers and a win the last week, they could be in the playoffs. But here it is, Kirk Cousins, who's unvaccinated, won't play this week, and it's possible he won't play next week. And the thing that we're hearing about now is some of these players who haven't been vaccinated are having more severe reactions from COVID. Receiver from Seattle, he said it's literally hell. He lost 8 pounds and, you know, still not feeling it just yet. So it could be a deciding factor in who goes to the Super Bowl at the current rate. Hopefully, you know, we can keep this on the fringe that we don't have a mass exodus like some of these teams go. So in the meantime, I got to get back here because I've got a gentleman who is wanting Joe Barty's for their Fantasy Football Dynasty League championships. And he wants them to be unassembled. See, I got plenty of the pieces over here, but they're already glued up. So I'm going to do one that will be unassembled. He'll put it together, glue it up, paint it however they want to, and so on. So I need to get that going. Hope you guys have a great day.